going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. You might be wondering why I'm driving. Excuse me. Damn, I gotta edit that out. Oh well. Alright, so the topic of this video is going to be about a conversation that I had with my cousins last night. I haven't seen him in like a couple weeks. I've been out of town for work, and I'm on my way back out of town, but I saw him last night, and we started talking about things. We started getting, a lot of our conversations can go from BS, random stuff, to getting deep, and you know, I had asked him if everything's going okay, because life has taught me that a lot of times we go through things, but we hide it. You know, we hide it under a mask. We make people laugh all the time, being the life of the party. You know, making small talk, talking about the Cowboys, who won, who lost, what game. At the end of the day, nobody really cares. At least I don't. You know, I really care about what's going on inside your head, and if you got some kind of weight on your heart, on your shoulders that you need to talk about. At least for my loved ones. So, you know, I had asked him if he was okay, and this isn't gonna get too personal about his business or my business, but it's more about, he was feeling down sometimes. Not at that moment, but there's times where he said that he feels down, and I can relate, because there's times where I felt down, and when we started digging deeper into why, you know, he's feeling down, and I was listening to him, you know, and it made me think about a clinical psychologist named Jordan Peterson that I watch on YouTube, and I am reading his book. His book is amazing, but I have to read like one page. I got to read it like 2 or 3 times to like, okay, what did it say? Okay, what did it say? Oh, okay. Wait. What did it say? I have to read it again. Just because I know he's dumbing down the book for us, but still, dude, that guy is, and when it comes to like psychology, on a whole nother level. Anyways, and I referenced one of his lectures, and, you know, I don't know, many people do that, but I'm a fan of his. I'm a supporter of his. I like his work. But it made me think about myself and how conscious I am. I told him his problem, he's too conscious. He's so quick in his mind. He's so aware. He's so aware, so sharp, so conscious that it messes with him. Because whenever you're that conscious, bro, you know your status. You see the hierarchy. You see your status. You see your social status, and you're aware of it. And Jordan Peterson referenced that in his book. You know, there was one where he used the metaphor with lobsters, and how of the hierarchy, and how like the bigger alpha males like carry themselves, they secrete more serotonin, and how dopamine affects your brain. And as humans, when you go to a place and people start treating you like shit, or you're at the bottom of the totem pole, and you're so conscious, if you're stupid, or if you're just not conscious at all, you're just like ignorant, like you have no idea where you stand. There's people like that. Then it doesn't really affect you because you don't know. But if you're that aware and that conscious, bro, it messes with you because you know that these people are treating you different. They're looking at you different. So it affects you. You're like, well, maybe that means I should be treating myself different. And naturally your body starts, you know, secreting less, I think, serotonin or dopamine. I think it's serotonin, that feel good. Dopamine is that feel good. And serotonin is the that healthier version, that healthier chemical. But anyways, I gotta study more on that. But the point is, you're so conscious about where you stand in the social status, in the social hierarchy, that it affects you, and you carry yourself that same way. And I told him that too, and I noticed that in myself, because we're so aware of little details, and we notice little minute details. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, or it's just a thing. It is what it is. You just notice it, and then Be aware of it's a superpower, bro. Use it to your advantage. So that's what I told him, is just kind of let go a little bit. Don't be so caught up, on where you stand, your status, and where you are in life, and because you're just that's that ego right there. You're so intertwined and so tied in. You let that control you, control your emotions, control how you feel. So I got to the point where I was telling him he needs to practice stoicism, being a little more stoic. Don't let your relationships and your as far as professional relationships, boyfriend girlfriend relationships, friendship relationships, don't let that directly affect you to where if that person walks out of your life or dies tomorrow, because in case y'all forgot, we're mortal as far as we know. Spiritually maybe not, but because energy transfers, but as far as we know, like, I'm probably gonna die. I could die recording this video right now, so that's the thing. We are mortals, so there's shit that we need to just chill out on, become a little more stoic, and not become so too attached, and so don't become so dependent on the outcome of this. If I do this, I'll be this. If I do that, I'll be this. No. It's more about, I told him we need to get to the point where if I'm gonna set this goal for myself, and if I don't reach it, I don't reach it. And if I don't reach it, it's okay. I'm still gonna be grateful for what I have. I still feel fulfilled, and more importantly, I still love myself. That's what I told him. I said, cuz, no matter what goal you set for yourself, whether you reach it or not, I'm still gonna love you. So, and I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. You got your girl, you got your family, you got your mom, your dad, your brothers. But just know that. Don't let your achievements, don't use your achievements to gain love. No. Open your eyes and realize that not only do you have people that love you, regardless of what you achieved, where you're at in life, by what age, at what time you reached it. No. I was like, if you get a house at 40 or 50 or 60, I don't care. I'm still gonna love you. It doesn't matter when you get a house or whatever your goal is. And it kind of made it, I noticed he got kind of quiet, maybe because I was just on a rant. Whenever I go, I speak with that passion. Whenever you hit that trigger point, I just go. I go. You gotta put your hand over my mouth, or just let me know that I'm overstepping my boundaries. But whenever I feel strongly about something, and I truly think you need to hear it, you need to hear it. Period. But and it's only to help him, not because I was trying to hurt him or anything like that. But as I was telling him this, I noticed that in myself too. I was like, shit, I'm telling him this, but I need to do that for myself. I gotta love myself. I gotta be okay with whether I have this girl in my life or not. Because even if I do get married and have kids, what happens if one of my kids die? That's a horrible tragedy, right? But I'm still gonna the sun's still gonna come up. That moon's still gonna come up. Sun's still gonna go down. I still gotta live this life day by day. Of course, I'm gonna have that heartache on my heart, heavy. But I can't let my worldly attachments make or break who I am. I gotta love myself first, so I can love everybody else in a healthier way, not in a dependent way. There's so many people nowadays, bro, that off themselves, just because they lost somebody, just because they feel like they're missing out, just because they're depressed at where they're at in life or what they lost. They're so tied up, and what they had was so dictated. The love, their self-worth was so dictated on something, a job, a relationship, that when they lose that, they feel lost. And I'm not gonna say I've never been to that point, but because I have. Well, obviously I'm still here, so I didn't off myself, but I'm not sure if that's a healthy thing to say, but those thoughts came in my life, came and then went. I never hung on to it, because that's the ego part of me. I'm like, damn, this world will be actually worse with me gone. I'm that much of a blessing. Shit. No, but that's the ego part of me too. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna give my ex that satisfaction. I'm gonna kill her with success. But anyways, though, suicide and mental health is not nothing to play about. but it is real. It's just something that you shouldn't beat around the bush. That's what I like to do. I like to hit that nail on the head. I like to face it direct and confront it. Because there's people that really beat around the bush, and I can go with small talk, but that really drains me. I'm just like, dude, I can tell you're miserable, and what's really the problem? What you got? What's going on? And then let's get to the point. Let's fix you, or let's talk about this, because I know you're just using this as a distraction. What's really going on, bro? Because the next thing you know, all of a sudden you see on this timeline, R.I.P. We miss you so much. I remember the time we did this. Oh, really? Yeah, do you? You could have picked up the phone and called him, hey, bro. So I remember that time we tagged the school, we tagged the random store down the street, or we stole those cigarette carton, we stole those cigarettes from my older brother, or whatever the fuck, you know. You can call him and hit him up with those memories anytime. He has 24 hours in a day, just like everybody else. And it takes that bigger person, takes that person that's not scared of having those deep conversations to actually reach out. I'm not saying I'm trying to change you. I'm not saying you should be that type of person. But I'm just saying, just reach out to those guys, man. People do have these heavy burdens that they're carrying that they don't talk about. People are feeling low. And especially nowadays with social media. I remember the days I didn't even have a social media. What is that? What is a Facebook? A book with my face in it? What is that? A space with a space for me? MySpace? I know myself. That's from personal experience. I got lost in the sauce, like they say, bro. I got so into it, like, you know, I gotta have my top friends and people that I want this person to see what I'm posting. I want to like this girl's picture, or I want to get this many likes on my picture. And it's just like, you know what? All that doesn't mean shit, bro. It really doesn't. Because let's say Facebook goes down tomorrow, or Instagram goes down tomorrow, like it was happening earlier this week, or earlier last week, when they were having technical difficulties. Supposedly that was an internal situation. But anyways, let's say that goes down tomorrow. All that time and effort you put into updating your status, who you're in a relationship with, tagging them, it's complicated, or I'm engaged. It's just a disconnect. Something that was made to connect us is actually disconnecting us. That's another topic. That's another topic for another day. The point is, bro, sometimes you gotta stop being so conscious and so aware and so attached to where you stand in your life and these goals you set for yourself. Just take a deep breath and be like, you know what? I love you, bro. No matter what, I love you. And that's all it really takes. It sounds corny, it sounds kind of hippie, but the hippies may have been onto something. That's really all it takes, man. Because the people that might be laughing, I guarantee you're going through something right now. Or not you, your loved one's going through something right now. And I guarantee you they're not laughing. So how about you stop laughing and reach out to them? Give them a hug. Give them a kiss. So that goes without saying, this video may have been a little more serious. I don't know. I've been told I'm a serious guy. But I just want to say, you guys, I wish y'all the best. Stay blessed. And if at all you guys are ever doubting, depressed, doubting whether you should live tomorrow, what's the worst that could happen if you go another day? Go another day, give another shot. Alright? You got this, man. And smile. Bless this world with a smile. Alright? I'm not gonna lie though, just because I said that doesn't mean I want you to live another life as a lazy ass. Step number 2. Step number 1, live another day. Step number 2, get off your fucking ass and get to work. Alright guys, peace.